Boys, I think we have a genuine issue that I've ignored for a long time. And I'm going to show you. We just got to run through these world bosses. I literally cannot show you without running through them. Well, hang on. I can show you. Hang on. Just give it a second. Give it a second here. We're running through. But this is a problem that's been brought up to me a lot over the years. And I'll be fair. I'll be honest. No, not fair. I'll be honest. I've ignored it. I've ignored it because it didn't really happen to me. And I was pretty sure at the time, at least, that it's not really an issue. It's just RNG. Okay, we're having a little bit of a... What happened to my tier 3? What the hell? Alright, whatever. He's gone. Last phase here. We gotta finish the fight. It's not about the fight. Well, it's sort of about the fight, but it's not about the fight. You'll see what I'm saying in just a minute here. Well, less than a minute, should be. But yeah, because it didn't happen to me, I didn't really chalk it up to... I chalked it up to coincidence. I chalked it up to players just focusing on the negatives, which can happen and can be true, right? Like, those things can also be true. But, bro, why is Sharon playing so much worse than usual? What is going on? Alright, pop off, baby girl. Okay, no accumulation. Very cool. Okay. There we go. Jeez. All right, I was goofing and gaffing. We're done. There we go. And now this is what I want you guys to see. Okay, 31 carbo, awesome. Right, you want to play Gore or Jean for more carbonadium. That's great. And that's it. And then another 7. But as you can see here, no books. No books. Now, the other way I can explain this, and I can showcase this issue, right, is we had tier 3 Green Goblin, then we had tier 3, we had tier 3 Kitty Pryde, then tier 3 Green Goblin, then tier 3 Squirrel Girl, right? I actually had to buy a pack. I had to buy the pack for books in order to tier 3 Squirrel Girl, because I could not recoup the speed books that I needed. And I can prove it because if you scroll down here, you can see that I have 5 of them. Now, I'm not making, like, people are gonna see this and be like, Alex, oh, you're making the video complaining about the drop rates, but then you're spending money on the thing. Yeah, I'm spending money on the thing because it proves how shit the drop rates are, bro. It proves how bad they are. So, right, you get 10 books, right? I used like 3 of them or 4 of them of the 10 that I got for Squirrel Girl. I've gotten a couple since, but look at this. Look at this. 6 speed books. I think I used 2 selectors, or maybe I used 1 selector and I used 1 from the pre-update token event. So I've only gotten like 4 in almost a month. It's absolutely wild how bad the drop rates are. And so I want to run through the rest of this here to show you guys how wild this is, because this is basically the only way to show you guys, right? What am I going to do? I'm going to stream continuously for 3 weeks, showing you guys all my fights so that you guys know that I'm not buying, buying books or whatever. Hey, nice rage proc there, Professor X. Really cool stuff. Really awesome stuff, Professor. Really engaging material, buddy. Holy, this is not the best rotation, but damn, dude, did he miss that proc? But yeah, this is wild to me. This is absolutely wild to me that that the book drop rate is so bad. And yeah, for a long time, like I said, people brought it up to me, and I basically just said, like everyone has bad luck now and then with drop rates, and it's true, right? Sometimes your drop rate is really good, sometimes your drop rate is not so good. That is true. But at the same time, I feel like they've made an effort, maybe since the new year, to really push that book pack. And if you don't know what the book pack is, I'll show you after this run here. I'll probably do stage 9 for the last 3 just so we can get through this a little bit faster. But it's pretty egregious, that book thing. And I bought it, man. It's like 30 bucks Canadian. It's not worth it at all. But they found a way to re-restrict, I should say, the supply of books, you know, while jacking up the demand by releasing lots of back-to-back speed tier 3s or lots of back-to-back blast tier 3s or whatever the case may be, one typing or another. The 21's pretty bad there. 9, okay, 30. We get some seed, we get some life seed. Like, you're telling me, like, look at this. I got life seed here, 41, and life seed here, 47. You're telling me life seed is less rare of a drop than a book? I got life seed twice, dog. Twice. Right? And you look at this pack, it's so bad. Please do not buy this. But yeah, it's right here. It's 28 Canadian. You get 3 books right away, and then you just play World Boss 5 times, and you get the other 7 books, and you get some other garbage here. If it was half the price, honestly, if it was half the price, I think it'd be worth it. I think I wouldn't complain, and I'd be like, you know what? They are trying to rip us off with these deals, but they're reasonable, right? But bro, for $30, you're giving me just the books to tier 3 a character? That's not even the rest of the materials. Now, in my case, I have the rest of the materials to tier 3 the character, but what if you didn't? Imagine, like, I'm thinking, I made this video because I'm thinking about not the players like me who have all of the tier 3 resources, have infinite gold, essentially, you know, have like 80,000 tier 2 materials. I'm thinking about the players who are struggling on both ends, because imagine, right, that you imagine that you're not only grinding for the tier 3 materials, but then you're not getting books either. Like, my only issue is books, and of course tier 4 materials, but that's a different story, right? So I don't know, man. And you know what? To be fair, some people will say, oh, just play World Boss Ultimate. World Boss Ultimate drops more books. That's not the answer, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the answer. I mean, I understand that is the answer for some of you, but what did I just do? But that's not the answer. That can't be the answer. I understand World Boss Ultimate can drop. Maybe it has a higher drop rate for books. Maybe, or it also has a drop rate for Odin's Blessings. But yeah, look at this, man. I got Life Seed again and 40 Carbonadium. Like, you got, like, Carbonadium can't be rarer than books, or like books can't be rarer than Carbonadium. It doesn't make any sense. You use books for tier 3, you use Carbonadium for tier 4 and Life Seed, right? It doesn't make any sense. So I feel like, you know, they gotta do something about this. And ultimately, they don't really have to put more books in game modes. They just have to have more events that give you the opportunity to get books, right? And I'll give you guys a great example of this after we're done these last couple of runs here. Namor just, you know, flashes through this stuff. But like the pre-update token event, I always buy a book selector now. I think I've been doing that for over a year. So that's a source of, but that's 1 book a month. That's not a very good, you know, ratio of events to rewards. Now, there are other events. I know there are other events that you can also get book selectors from. But for example, with the main token event, you're not gonna pass up a premium card or a mega tier 2 ticket for you know, for a book. Now look at this, man. 43 Carbonadium. That's huge, right? That's a ton of Carbonadium. Right, that's awesome. Cool, very cool. But no books. No books. No books. Reading, libraries, no books. I can make a lot of political jokes right now about books, but we're not going to. Just because I don't really feel like talking politics this early in the morning. It's kind of the drudgery of life. The lowest common denominator of hate and fear. So yeah, this sucks, man. This is kind of sucky, and like, it doesn't ruin the game. You know, people are gonna exaggerate, be like, oh, I quit Marvel Future Fight years ago because of this problem. No, you didn't, bro. Let's be honest, you didn't. You quit Marvel Future Fight because of some other reason. You know, like, you wanted to whale out, but you didn't have the money, or you had the money, but you were being, like, financially irresponsible, or you just got bored with the game, which is fair. Or, you know, your favorite character didn't get an upgrade, so you got salty. Like, you know, these are the reasons why people quit. Not because books are not dropping. Like, let's be real, dog. Let's, like, be real with us, right? Like, It's hard to care about people's plight when they're dishonest about where it comes from. But anyways, that's like a minor thing. Books, right? No books. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Look, Life Seed again. Life Seed again. And like 90 CCF. No books. And this has been happening like way more often than usual. I've noticed in the last couple of months, it's gotten way worse. Way worse. So this event here also has a book selector, but it costs 300 tokens. And you don't get enough tokens to buy that and the Mega Tier 2 ticket. I was honestly considering, as crazy as it sounds, I was considering getting this Titan Record Selector, even though it's only one book, a single book. But I only have 2 of these. And they just made a dev note saying they're going to be releasing more new characters. So I need these Mega Tier 2 tickets, so I need to buy this. But we need more events like this. If this was discounted, if this was like 150 or whatever, actually, I still couldn't afford it. But you get what I'm saying. We just need more events. Like another great example is this event here. They could absolutely have another event where the final reward is like 2 book selectors or something like that, or 1 book selector since they value it so much. And then the dollar deal shop. You could sell a book selector for $1. I would love to see that, right? You sell 10 CCF for $1. Yeah, you're probably not going to sell us a book for $1, right? You're mad greedy. Not greedy, just really trying to bottleneck this resource. So yeah, it's just kind of annoying, man. And, you know, yeah, it shouldn't be this difficult to build characters. It shouldn't be. And that's why a lot of people prefer transcended characters, because you don't have to pay attention to books at all. Which does make the argument for like, oh, that's why they're rare, because you only need them for like half of the characters. Sure. But you still need them for a lot of characters. And lately, they've been adding tier 3s and not adding in new transcended characters, right? And lately, when they've been adding transcended characters like Craven or Lizard, they suck ass. Or Rhino. So you don't want to transcend them anyways. So in an update that features just Thanos, and take the whole update. Thanos, Craven, Dr. Octopus, right? The only good characters in that were Dr. Octopus, and then that's it. He's the only good transcended character. Everyone else that was good in that update, Thanos, Squirrel Girl, Green Goblin, guess what? They're all tier 3. That's right, they're tier 3. So then it doesn't matter anymore. Then you're right back to farming mad books. So yeah, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of the book drop rate. Thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button. It helps out the channel tremendously, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.